there's no secret sauce to being a good mentor. It's taking time, it's being a good listener, it's, sharing what's worked for you and really being there for the person and kind of shifting the focus away from you and really to them.
Welcome to our Happy Rainmakers series where point one can make a difference. We are joined by Matt Schwartz today. He's a partner in DLA Piper's San Diego office, where he's the U.S. practice group chair for the finance practice. And we are very lucky to have him with us today. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me again.
One of the things that I've been the most struck by is how much time and effort you put into mentoring. You run the Legal Mentor Network. Can you tell me how you thought of it, how it got started? It's become a really amazing thing for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to be clear, I don't run the network, but I did help co-found it, and I do sort of do a bunch of stuff with it. So during COVID, my co-founder Brian Potts, who's a partner at Hush Blackwell, had this very famous, one of the most viral LinkedIn posts ever. And basically, Brian offered on that post to mentor any law student who had questions about the interviewing process or anything like that. And I kind of saw the people responding one after another on this post. And I reached out to him and I said, do you want help? And if so, maybe you can kind of handle the lawyers who are looking at the stuff that you handle and I can handle the ones looking for transactional. And he was like, yes, please, that would be awesome. And from that, we decided to form this formal network called the Legal Mentor Network. And it's the first formal mentoring network to connect lawyers with law students and young lawyers who are looking for mentoring. We've got chapters springing up in a ton of different cities. We've got an LA event coming up. We've got a Chicago chapter, DC, Miami. And we're, new chapters are springing up every day. If someone sees this and is in a city where they want to get involved, please let us know. We're always looking for local help all around the country to host different events.
If somebody wants to get involved in mentoring at the Legal Mentor Network, sounds like a wonderful place to start. Are there any tips you can give them for doing some mentoring in their own workplace?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can go to the Legal Mentor Network website and sign up to be a mentor or a mentee. That is as easy as could be. It takes about 5 minutes to fill out a profile, and we will match you with either a mentor or a mentee. Of course, if you work at a law firm, there are tons of opportunity for formal and informal mentoring. If you're a senior lawyer, the easiest place to start is with the people on your team and spend some time with them. Take them to lunch, ask them about their goals, ask them about what they need help with. Really invest in the people that you work with on your team, on your floor, in your office, whether it's in your group or not. If you're a junior lawyer looking for mentorship, obviously the people that you work with are the best starting point. Ask the senior associate or the partner that you work with to go out to lunch or spend some time with you, not to talk about work, but to talk about you, your career, answer any questions you may have. Seek out other people in your office, on your floor. Internal networking in law firms is a highly underrated skill. It's something that's not taught in law school. Getting a diversity of perspectives on your law firm and the practice of law is really valuable. Every lawyer brings different tips, tricks, approaches to their practice. So hearing how different people have approached developing client relationships, internal relationships, managing their time, managing at the firm, who they think are important other people to learn at the firm. It is invaluable to develop your internal network at your firm in addition to your external network with other lawyers and with clients and people who are tangential to the work that you do.
And what about some more senior lawyers who are watching who wonder if, they could be a good mentor? Is there any training available through the Mentor Network? Are there tips for them to have the most beneficial effect?
I think just being authentic and sharing your story and what's worked for you is really the answer. There's no secret sauce to being a good mentor. It's taking time. It's being a good listener. It's, sharing what's worked for you and really being there for the person and kind of shifting the focus away from you and really to them, trying to listen to where they're at in their career, what they need. Every mentee needs something different. You don't learn how to do it in law school. You just kind of have to go out there and give it a shot, and you get better. I was probably a bad mentor the first 50 calls that I did, or at least mediocre. I'm certainly much better now at listening, at understanding what I think people need. You recognize patterns in your mentees. You go, okay, this person falls into this bucket. This is the advice I'm going to give them.
It sounds like everybody could benefit from being part of the Legal Mentor Network. Can you tell us how they would find you? Is it on LinkedIn? Is it a website?
Yeah, we have the website. Go to Legal Mentor Network website. If you just put it into Google, you'll find it. You can find us on LinkedIn. We've got a LinkedIn page. You can ask me. You can ask Brian Potts. You can ask Crystal Morrow. Any of the other LinkedIn board members, any of the other Legal Mentor Network board members, Jonah Perlin, Heather Stevenson. I mean, we are easy to find. We're all over the place. Any of us are willing to talk at any time and willing to give you advice on how to be a mentor, mentee. We've made it as easy as it's a no-brainer. It's as easy as it possibly can be.
Well, it sounds wonderful. And I know how important being a mentor is to you. I think you've established a really great way to do it. So everyone should reach out and become a mentor or a mentee. And I would also recommend following Matt on LinkedIn. He's got a lot of great content. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you.